Philadelphia is the smallest big city in America.
It's intensively beautiful.
Philadelphia is a city of neighborhoods.
It's very walkable, very easy to get around.
It's a town that you fall in love with.
I don't know that there's a better city in the United States.
I think its citizens have a strong sense of community and neighborhood.
I think we're passionate, very, very passionate.
Committed, very loyal.
I see a city that wants to keep growing.
I think 8th and Market is a hole in the donut.
Market East is kind of the last frontier.
Back in the day, there was Wanamaker's, Strawbridge's, and Gimbel's.
You'd have lunch in one of the big fancy places. And so as I was growing up, that was the place that you went for the commercial.
At one point on East Market, there were 6 department stores. 6. Today, there's 1.
To have the single most strategic location in the entire city, in the entire region, and have the opportunity to do a project like this at that location is incomparable. Market Street has been the commercial hub of Philadelphia for time immemorial. It's the connection between City Hall on the one hand and Independence Hall on the other hand. It's the connection between Old City and the galleries on the one hand, and the gallery and the convention center on the other hand.
The location will bridge the gap between Center City, Philadelphia, and the Market Street East development area that really needs to get ultimately developed.
8th and Market is a site that is ready for something great.
It's the right location. It's the best location for a new property in Philadelphia.
I think we need to do more to invest in that space, which is just a few blocks from the historic district, but feels a lot different.
We need things to be close to the convention center, and 8th and Market was within a couple of block walking distance of the convention center.
Any way you look at it, if you were going to drop a plumb and say, what is the center of Philadelphia? From transportation, from commercial, from residential, you'd have to say it's this location.
You're going to have an urban entertainment complex that is going to be unrivaled to anything in the city of Philadelphia, or in the state for that matter.
It's going to have 15 or 20 different uses in it. Music and restaurants, and obviously casino and hotel.
We're going to have world-class restaurants. We're going to have this entertainment venue by AEG. We're going to have a nightclub. We're going to have a diner. We're going to have some really cool places.
I think the Philadelphia project that we're discussing is very exciting. It really represents a new shift in casinos into more downtown city environments.
As opposed to most casinos where you walk in and you see slot machines and table games, it's going to feel more like a public space.
And then also off the lobby, you'll be able to go into a retail shop, a coffee sweet shop, vibrant restaurants. It's going to be quite a dynamic space.
We're incorporating a terrific hotel with Hersha Hospitality based here in Philadelphia.
We're planning and designing a 4+ star kind of hotel, the most modern finishes that are out there today, larger rooms than most hotel rooms in the city.
The casino floor on the second level is filled with table games, slot machines, and other entertainment venues.
To be able to have that excitement, to be able to have an operator like Mohegan Sun, who is high quality, really knows what they're doing, and a very successful track record, just enhances the team that we've already put together.
We picked Mohegan because of how great their Northeast casinos are, the success they've had at Pocono Downs, how impressive an operator they've been, because frankly, that speaks volumes for them.
Our strength has always been to look at the situation and to think about how can we work with the folks in the neighborhood? How can we work
with the folks in the state? How can we work with the folks in the government? And how do we make things happen best for everybody involved?
We launched a new industry in Pennsylvania, in the Commonwealth, and it was a great collaboration and cooperation with the state and local authorities and the community to bring something new, create jobs, a new tax revenue base, and it was well received.
It was a great experience, I think, for both our company and for the Pennsylvania Gaming Board, as we really worked together in collaboration to be the first casino to open in the Commonwealth under the new gaming legislation.
We all understand that together we can be far more productive and far more successful than having misaligned goals. The state and the regulators have their job to do, but they also understand that they're getting more than 50 cents of every dollar.
They're perfectly in sync with us and working extremely closely with us because they're as committed as we are to making sure this is a grand slam. I mean, everybody wants to be exceedingly proud about what we accomplish here. The essence of the team is this collection of very successful, very intelligent, very creative people who all recognize that this is the center of the donut and all committed to hitting a grand slam here.
My partner Kenny Goldenberg really is the authority on the project. He's a loyal Philadelphian, lives in the city of Philadelphia, very philanthropic to many areas within Philadelphia, and has a passion that's really unmatched by a lot of people. Ken is the right partner, along with David Adelman.
David's a win-win guy. He wants to win and he wants you to win, and he's not going to take advantage or put his interests beyond his partners who he's dealing with. Very fair, very ethical, scrupulous about the way he does business.
I'm excited to be able to do something in my own city as a national company. It's exciting for me to do something in my own hometown. We really have people on the team from Philadelphia who care about Philadelphia.
We see ourselves as Philadelphians, we see our partners as Philadelphia, and we see our project as Philadelphia. We are the Philadelphia group. We're the home team.
There is no question that from a traffic perspective, this is the best location.
It probably couldn't be in a better public transportation area in terms of access.
It's on the corner of 8th and Market, which is an important transit hub, where the Market Frankfurt subway elevated, the Broad Ridge Spur, and the Patco high-speed line all come together. So the subway access is great. There happens to be several bus lines that go right by the site, and it's within a 10-minute walk of the Market East regional rail station. So all told, there's over 200 transit options during the evening rush hour.
It's got great access off the 8th Street ramp coming east on 76. It's got great access from the Ben Franklin Bridge coming off at 6th Street and over to 8th Street and down. It has great access from I-95, 3 minutes away, going north and going south.
Well, the reality of this site is we've compared it against several other casinos in Pennsylvania, outside of Pennsylvania, lots of background data. And this site during the evening rush hour will generate less than 10 seconds of delay at any intersection.
One thing about Center City, Philadelphia is very walkable, very easy to get around. And having that kind of piece right there in that area just makes that whole walking tour, that whole walking experience much more rich and a lot more things to do.
As I look at that Market Street East area, with the convergence of all types of transportation, the rail lines coming from the suburbs as well as coming from South Jersey, the foot traffic that it demands, it is ideal.
No other location will generate the kind of tax dollars from the aggregate of the 5 casinos that will ultimately exist in this region than 8th and Market.
What the state is asking each of these casinos to do in terms of contributing back in taxes and job creation and all the kinds of things that government need to happen, that this venture can meet that task.
We had a huge impact on Wilkes-Barre, the surrounding areas, as far as as jobs, as far as secondary development, as far as new hotels that were built.
As part of the licensing process, we had to provide what we thought the projections were going to be. And we not only delivered on it, but we exceeded those projections. Not only in revenue, starting with the very first year, but also the capital investment we made and the jobs that we created. In fact, we exceeded in a very material way the projections that the state received from its own market assessment.
The Commonwealth today has very graciously built a convention center and an extension, and based on the economics, my understanding is after $12 million of operating losses, the Commonwealth picks up any additional losses. Our casino offers two opportunities for that. One, it offers us to be a great amenity for the convention center itself, allowing them to book additional conventions. The state is picking up tax dollars on both sides, our casino side as well as the convention center side, that can help offset any potential future deficits that they might have.
We're going to have hundreds and hundreds of jobs being created in a time where we need more jobs. And we're really fortunate to be able to pull from a great workforce in Philadelphia.
Well, I think it would just create another incentive, another reason for people to come to downtown. I think it would just create more energy and more opportunity, more economic impact.
If it was just about dollars and cents, I wouldn't be in it, and it wouldn't work.
Ken's mantra is really creating community wealth. He's always concerned about the neighborhood and the local community.
He goes for it, and whether it be a charitable endeavor or whether it be a project that is incredibly complicated, he's not daunted by any of it because he can do it.
The Brighter Hope project, in my opinion, is really the beneficiary of the Goldenberg Group for years.
And Goldenberg worked very closely with the community leaders and the church leaders to put together a plan that worked for that community.
In all of our projects, we work really, really hard at recognizing the stakeholders. It's critical to bring them all together into the collective that is helping you realize the project.
What we were looking for at Park West was someone that was willing to listen to us.
What it did was it cleaned up a drug-infested, blighted community, and it transformed it into a community where individuals felt good about themselves. It brought pride, and probably is the safest place in West Philadelphia right now.
I've always believed that Goldenberg comes into a community and partners with the community to make it better for everyone.
I was told that there's this young guy named David Edelman who I should go see. Fast forward now 17 years, the transformation of University City is almost complete, and David had so much to do with the success of that area, because without people like David, we could not have secured, I think, the future of that area.
First and foremost, it's about everyone who this is going to affect having that same level of rejoicing about what we've done together. At the end of the day, I want everybody who's working on this, the politicians, the mayor, the gaming control board, the state, the governor, all of the various communities, to look at this and feel like together, all of us together, working together, hit a grand slam.
We are the Philadelphia Group. We're the home team.